Hi Internet! I have seen the term e-girl all over on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, and I have been inspired. So I am going to transform myself into an e-girl for the very first time ever. And it's actually taken me about 1 hour and maybe 30 minutes, but you guys are going to be seeing the shortened version. The first step I will do here is work on my eyebrows. So let me just get my eyebrow pencil. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, let's do the eyelids first. That seems like a better step to take first. So I am going to apply my little eyeshadow primer to prep the eyes for my eyeshadow so that it looks better and stays on longer. What I'm gonna do is I like using my fingers to apply a lot of my makeup. So I'm going to apply my primer all over my eyelid, just generally all around, and just kind of blend that out all over. After primer is done, we are moving on to step number 2. I think now I will work on the eyebrows. Let's give these eyebrows a nice thick draw on. What I'm using is actually just an eyebrow pencil from the drugstore, and in a color that is a little bit darker than my natural. So I'm just going to draw it all on all over, and nothing needs to be exact because we're just going to brush it all out at the end. And that looks pretty much ready. We have 2 very thick looking eyebrows. They look nice and bold. So we're just gonna brush it out so that it looks a little more natural and less drawn on. So just nicely brush it out. And nothing ever needs to really look exactly identical. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Looks a lot more fluffy and natural now. And now for the third step here, I have a little eyeshadow palette. This one has metallic colors and I haven't used it often, so I thought it would be fun to use it for this little video. And I have a bunch of colors here, but I don't know which color I'm going to use yet. So I want to pick something that looks really bright and that will really stand out. I think this red would look great. It's kind of like a maroon red with a nice little metallic shimmer. And so I am going to grab my eyeshadow brush, dab a lot of this good stuff on, and I will apply it all over my eyelids. And at the corners, I'm just kind of blending it out into a nice looking kind of wing shape. I'm just gonna fluff it out. Now that the first eyelid is done, we're just going to repeat the same process for the second eyelid, and at the end we're also going to blend it out so that everything looks kind of smooth. And so far I think this color looks pretty nice. It is popping out a lot, and it is a color that I don't normally use. I think it'll be great for this e-girl look. Alright, that looks pretty nice. It's pretty bright. I'm going to go in again and apply something on the inner corners. I'm going to pick a shade that looks a lot lighter. Either one of these three shades. I think I'm going to go for the most similar looking one. Something that looks like a lighter version of this. And just apply it on the inner corners to give it a nice little shimmer. By picking a lighter color to go on the inner corners of my eye, it's kind of giving it a more gradient-like effect. There we go, that looks good. Let's continue, and we're blending it out a little bit at the end. And now we're ready for step number 4. It is a really important step. It is when we apply our falsies or our false eyelashes. This step is going to really open up your eyes and it's going to enhance our look a lot. I have a couple boxes of new eyelashes that I haven't tried before, and they are shown backwards in the video, but what they're saying is faux mink. And these are some nice and really long lashes that I purchased. I got them off Amazon for about $5 per box, I believe, and they're supposed to be very lightweight as well and natural looking. I'm going to now work on the lashes and apply some eyelash glue onto them so that we can get started with applying them right on. The difference with having eyelashes on and without is intense. It makes my eyes look so much more awake. I love it. I love the power of makeup. It's pretty cool. Alright, now we are going to work on the second eyelash and then we can see the full effect of the falsies on afterward. And now we're done with the falsies. That is amazing. And this next part is kind of what makes your e-girl look come to life. We are going to do the blush part. The blush part is what really gives you that e-girl look. It gives you that kind of sickly look, like you have a fever and your cheeks are overheated, or like you've worked out way too long and you're just exhausted and your face is all red. So right here I have some beauty blending puffs and I have some blush, and we are just gonna apply that all over. And the key to this part is don't be shy with the blush. Use a lot of blush and take your time. I'm starting here on my cheekbones, and then afterwards I'm going to work on my other cheekbone, on my nose bridge, and I'm just going to take my time and blend it all out. I'm going to apply a lot and then blend it all out so that it looks like a smooth all over effect. After you're done applying blush to your cheekbones, you can start on your nose and just apply it all over, right down onto the bridge and just everywhere. And you can really start to see your e-girl look coming to life after it's more blended out. The blush makes a huge difference. It's an absolutely essential part of this look. And after you're done with the blush, we are going to work on the highlighter section. The one I have is an iridescent colored highlighter, and it's actually a really cheap one. It was just on sale. And we are going to apply this on the tip of our nose. This step is gonna make your whole entire e-girl look really nice in photos. The highlighter will really kind of make your face kind of look glowy and dewy. We're gonna apply this on the tip of our nose first and blend it out. After you're done applying some highlighter onto the tip of your nose, we are now going to work on applying some highlighter onto your cheekbones. And now your e-girl look is almost coming to completion. At this point, I decided that I wanted even more defined features. I wanted to make all parts of the makeup stand out even more for a really vibrant e-girl look. So I'm going in and doing a thicker eyebrow. And I wanted to add on some more blush on top, so I'm going to apply it on all the areas that I feel like I want more blush to show up, and I'm just gonna lightly blend everything out. At this stage, we have the essentials of your e-girl look complete. We're gonna amp it up now, and I'm going to add a splash of color on my lower waterlines. I have a nice little purple metallic eyeliner. I'm gonna apply it on the lower waterlines for both eyes. And after all the effort you've put into your look so far, definitely do check yourself out a little bit. Be very proud and happy of your work. And the next part I'm doing is I'm going to apply some mascara onto the falsies and my natural lashes both to kind of blend it in together so that everything looks more natural, and it also makes the falsies look even longer, which is going to look really nice in photos. And after you're done with that step, I am gonna use an eyeshadow palette and take some color and apply it on the lower waterline again at the very outer corners so that can kind of amp up our look even more. At the later stages of this makeup look, we are going to add in kind of revisions and edits and add-ons as we see necessary. So if there are parts that you want to make more dramatic, now is the time to add it on. The next part of our look is really fun. You can get really creative. We're going to be creating the freckles part of this makeup look, and I am using my eyebrow pencil. It doesn't show up too well, so what I recommend for you guys is if you have maybe a water eyeliner, a black water liner, then I recommend using that just to draw on some little dots on your face that would look similar to real freckles. I found a water liner myself, so I'm gonna draw it on too, and you kind of just like poke little dots on your face and poke enough so that it looks like you have a ton of freckles all over. And as always, if you feel that anything needs a little more of a dramatic effect, or you would like to add anything on, be absolutely free to do so. Like, this is your look, you own it. So for me, I wanted even more blush, so I'm adding some more on top of the little freckles. And now we are 90% done with our look. Right now I'm going to choose a lip color to go along with this look, and I've decided to do something that's shimmery, just like my eyeshadow. I've chosen a shimmery red color. This very last step is optional, but I do see a lot of e-girl makeup looks that have little cute hearts or little designs on top of the makeup drawn on the cheeks or somewhere on the face. So right now I'm using my waterliner to draw two little hearts on top of my cheekbones. And this is the final look. Actually, I lied. At this point, I decided I wanted an even more dramatic effect. So I am going to add on a nice metallic shade of purple onto my top eyeliner to give it a kind of purple mixed into the sunset look. And I think it turned out gorgeous afterwards. And when you're all done, your e-girl transformation is not complete without figuring out the kind of hairstyle you want to do. So here I'm going to try a couple of hairstyles to try to figure out which one I like the most. And if you have some cute accessories or a bow or necklaces, earrings, you can definitely use it to spice up your look. And after trying a lot of different hairstyles, I decided that I wanted to do the Harajuku space buns kind of look the most to match my e-girl look. And I struggled with this a lot. I still don't know how to do space buns very well. So I'm going to speed up this part and show you the final look. And I took pictures of it that I posted on Instagram, and I will be showing you guys those right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you like your new look, and this is the final outcome.